Well, we made quite a conscious decision at the beginning of this year to join APSCO as an organisation. And the reason being that we felt that they were the only association that represented the parts of the business that we operate in, so the senior part of recruitment as well as some more complex areas around recruitment process outsourcing. We were really impressed that it wasn't just a pay your membership fee, get a logo kind of setup, and that the vetting was pretty thorough, that you understood our ethical stance, you signed us up to the codes of conduct, and you took out candidate testimonials and client testimonials with people that have interacted with our business. And that gave us then the confidence that any awards by APSCO were going to have a standard in the industry and a benchmark that we would want to have associated with our brand. And that aside, at the Curve Group we feel that we do things differently. We have quite a few things to shout about, so we felt confident that if we put ourselves forward for that award, that actually it would give us a great platform to really share some of our successes into the marketplace.
We already recognise that at the Curve Group we meet and in many instances exceed the APSCO Code of Conduct. So taking that as part of our framework, what we did was we actually looked at our organisation and how we actually exceed those areas, and we drew upon that as part of our submission. Across the business we have a wide range of leaders. So for example, Belinda, who heads up our HR consultancy, provided information to the submission about our learning and development. Lisa, who is our finance director, provided input with regards to our finance, and by drawing upon the whole organisation, as Lindsay said, we are an organisation that pulls everyone together. A team effort was put together in order to do that.
Well, it was actually quite weird, is the best way of describing it. So most of the awards events run to a certain format where you have a 15-minute presentation and then a Q&A session on the basis of your presentation. But with APSCO it was just pure Q&A, and with no clues to us in advance as to what the topics of discussion were going to be. So we took a view that rather than prepare around specific areas, we would agree between us which broad subjects we were going to cover, so that as each question was asked, we knew who would be fielding it, rather than the, are you taking that, no I'm taking that, after every question. What was really lovely to see though was the breadth of the panel. So there was an old sage from the recruitment industry that had stacks of experience, but they were joined by a magazine editor, a corporate finance professional, a corporate banker to the industry. So the quality of the questions and the breadth of the questions were really interesting. As always with these things, an hour is never enough to share everything that you want to share. And so for us, our mantra was to leave them wanting more. So at every session and every opportunity of questioning, we gave them information that would make them want to perhaps look us up to find out a little bit more detail about us.
Well, to say that I was happy would be a complete understatement. I've been in recruitment for many years, and I have to say that being able to collect the award on behalf of my team members, the Curvy team, was unbelievable. I had a smile from ear to ear, and I have to say, having been in the business for so many years, I can honestly say that the Curve Group do things in a unique way. The Curvy way is unique. So if I was going to pick one word, I would say proud.
Well, it's already having an impact. So as soon as the announcement hit the press, we were flooded by goodwill messages from our clients and from our candidates, which is fantastic. We just snuck into the under 5 million turnover and category, and we're now very firmly in the category above that now. So I think it's fair to say we're on a mission to win that category this year coming, and beat some of our much larger competitors. But more importantly, so how this is going to help us as a business achieve our goals is it's a reinforcement to the Curvy employees. So we do things differently. We don't pay commission, we don't have individual targets, we try not to plough the norm in any way, shape or form. And so having this as a recognition, but that means also profitable and successful, gives our team the reassurance that they are building something really quite unique in the industry. actually it was a relief to see that there was a code out there. So we are relatively new members to APSCO, and one of our challenges in the industry is overcoming this perception of standards and ethics. So for us, when we read through the APSCode, and for us there are two codes that we've signed up to, the code for general recruitment companies, but also for RPO and MSP providers. And it was great to see some of the things that we've been championing, such as no paid when paid clauses for suppliers, were in there, and that there was gathering momentum in the industry that these things shouldn't be acceptable anymore. So for us, I think it does raise the benchmark. It allows the industry to improve its professionalism, and for us as an individual company, the Curve Group aim that as a minimum we adhere to every element of the code, but generally our ambition is always to go over and above and beyond that within our own practices. The Curvy way is how we describe our organisational culture. So it's the way we think and it's the way we behave within our business. We have 6 core values in our organisation that we make sure that the team really live and breathe every day. And when they do it, they say, I've been curvy today. And when our clients experience it, generally what they say to us is that I've been curved. So really it's just an encapsulation of our organisational culture. Ethics is really at the core of what we do. It's one of our 6 core values. Within our recruitment process outsource business, for example, Curve RPO, we are ploughing the way to be the UK's premier provider of an ethical RPO. So what does that mean to us? Well, it means that we have open book accounting with our customers. So there is no hidden margin, there's no hidden salary costs, it's all there for the eye to see. We also do profit share with our customers, so if we take on, say, a 3-year RPO, we would say this is what we expect the profit to be at the end of that 3 years. If it's more than that, then we share that back with our customer. And little things such as we don't have paid when paid clauses in our contracts, so for any second tier partners that are working with us, they know that they can trust us to pay within their terms rather than waiting on an end client that they don't see and don't touch in the same way that we do.